What up, everybody, and welcome back to the Bell Collective short recap and review. Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, Chef Don Don. We're gonna be here for a quick little rundown. Nothing major, nothing long, but you guys know we gotta get into this episode of Bell Collective. All right. If I had to rate this episode, I'm gonna rate this episode. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna rate the episode. Let me recap the episode and then I'm gonna rate the episode, and then we're gonna go in there from there. But you guys know how to do. Please make sure you subscribe, of course, to the channel. We do reality television reviews and recaps here on the channel. So we'd love to have you. So go ahead and subscribe and bang that notification bell. And we're most definitely going to get into everything here. All right. Again, make sure you subscribe. All right. Period. Make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in here, and make sure you set those notifications so that you don't miss any time that we go live. Let's get into Bell Collective Season 3, Episode 11, Clifton Rogers Neighborhood, child. Why they name the episode that, honey? Why they name it that? Let's get into it. So the episode opens up with So Gucci and D actually having a conversation. Um, typical conversation. D is letting her know, letting Gucci know that her and her baby dad is not in a good place. And then of course they bring up sunset and sunrise. Of course, D lets us know that they had allegedly sent her a text message talk about they went around with her mama. Okay, child. And I'm just like, oh, child, there's a lot going on over there. I don't know how y'all going to get past this. But listen, the one thing that I'm learning to realize is that Gucci is the ultimate victim at the end of the day. And I've tried when it comes to Gucci, but I can't. Okay. So we found out that the girls know about the charges being pressed, and D says, it's one thing when you react a certain type of way, but it's like they never do anything wrong, they never take any accountability. And then also too, D says that So Gucci neglected her for the girls. Y'all, and then So Gucci let her repeat that. I was like, oh child, this is a lot. Okay. So then we get a scene from Latrice and Akeisha. They had to do some things. Akeisha called, I guess, in regards to the whole So Gucci thing and them not being in a good space and all of that, right? And so they talk about that, and Latrice talks about how, well, first Akeisha offers offers the olive branch. I guess, would you consider that olive branch? I don't know what you would consider it. But anyway, she had told Latrice, come talk to me for some marital advice. She also lets us know in her confessional that she doesn't typically give marital advice, but she has seen how Cliff has treated Latrice in public. And so she kind of wanted to have that conversation with her. Now, if anybody, Akeisha and Willie would be the couple that I would want to talk to, because it seems as though, and not saying that they don't have any struggles or anything of that sort, but it seems as though out of the whole Bell Collective, they got the best marriage. Like, let's just call it what it is. And so, of course, Akeisha lets her know, I'm sad for you. I don't know exactly what's going on, but child, they come to, just this thing where they are there to support each other. All right. Okay, I don't know if it was just me, but this scene really absolutely bothered me. I don't know if production, I think this was a very lazy edit, because we've seen Latrice and So Gucci already have like 3 conversations in dealing with their issues, right? Just this last conversation, are you telling us that the dinner was fake? What was it? Because they sat down at this table and they had a whole conversation. They talked about things. And you mean to tell me they get up from the table and still are at odds because of the whole Selena thing and because of the whole real estate thing? Like, at some point, let it go. Because I think that this is just, oh, but again, I think that this was just a super, super poor edit, because we're acting as if Leticia and Soguchi has not already had a conversation about her, Soguchi feeling like Selena. I mean, I'm sorry, Latrice set them up or set that whole Selena and Soguchi thing up. Again, in this, Soguchi is playing the victim, and Leticia. If Latrice is truly your friend, I don't think that it's okay for you to be having little side conversations about her marriage to someone that you know that she's not really on good terms with. Now, I do think that that's foul as a friend. I don't think that that's the right way to go about doing that, and that's just real. So then we get a scene from Latrice and Clifford. Okay, her and Clifford, the red dog, look more like Bert from The Simpsons or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, child, they go on this little date that they talking about, and Latrice says that the last date that they went on, it didn't go so well. And we saw every date that y'all go on camera, it ain't went well at all. Every scene that y'all have together, it just don't go well at all. Your husband makes it a point to seriously humiliate you every time you get on camera. The one thing that I found really weird about this scene, and I feel like Latrice set herself up for Cliff to, because she knew. See, let me just be honest, y'all. There are trigger words, and I think that Latrice knows exactly what trigger words to get Cliff. And not making an excuse, because I think what Cliff is doing is ignorant as hell, and I hate it. Actually, I hate it. I hate to see women being treated like that. Period. The one thing that I will honestly say as well, though, I feel like her knowing that she didn't tell him and then try to say that she forgot to tell him, I feel like that did trigger him. Now, look, I get it. If she did a lot of stuff to build before they got to the place that they're at, then that's cool. But if they've already had communication that you need to let me know about any business deal that you do, then she knew what time it was, right? He know what time it is. If she got all of this stuff obtained before she even met you and she let deals go through before she met you, I don't understand what the deal is. However, this right here is a level of abuse that I do not like to see. And I really pray and I hope and I just hope and pray that this is the last season that we see this from Latrice, because girl, you gotta wake up, sis. You got to wake up. So then we get a scene from Leticia where she is talking to the news station about her brunches. And she's talking about how her brunches empower women and how she's able to help women. Now, Leticia, I'm gonna have to get you, sis. I'm gonna have to get you. Okay. First of all, I don't really know where I want to start with. I don't know if I want to start with this wig or what. First of all, this is the same wig that's in your confessionals that's suffocating your head. Okay. That wig got your head just, I mean, girl, what? Let it go. Let it go. And then not only that, I don't know if you just slept bad, your bonnet mark, your whatever you sleep with on your head. I see the mark in the back of your wig. What are we doing, sis? Please, because this wig is just not cute. And I don't know if you laid it yourself or who may have laid your wig, but oh, sis. Okay, now what else I have to say about this is she says that that her brunches empower women and all of this kind of stuff. Okay, that's fine and dandy, right? But my biggest issue, Leticia, is we haven't seen those brunches empower women on our TV screens, right? I don't. I guess the network likes the dramatic brunches, but we haven't seen not one successful brunch where the women walk away from your brunch empowered. That, I mean, we just got to keep it all the way 100 and keep it real. Have y'all seen it? Because
I
Marie
haven't.
pulls up while she's finishing up her interview with the news station. So she explains to Marie everything that she has going on. Then Marie and her get into this conversation about the panelists because Marie and both Latrice are going to be on the panel. Um, Leticia wanted to talk to Marie about this. So when she brings it up, Maria's like, "Oh, this is what this is about. This is what this is about. Oh, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to bring us back together. You're trying to bring us back together. Girl, shut up already." Because here's my issue with Marie. At this point, I'm frustrated at this point. Okay, granted, maybe okay, Latrice may have knew them people, according to what you saying Leticia have said, right? But here's my issue with this. Girl, shut up about it if you're not gonna put no stipulations into filming and you gonna film with her no matter what. Let it go. We are 2 years into the show. I am sick of hearing about what happened at seasons one reunion. I get it. You felt like she tried to take your empire down, and she feels like you try to take her empire down. At this point, let it go because you're going to continue to keep on filming the show. She's going to continue to keep on filming the show. And we don't got to keep talking about these same issues year after year after year after year after year. You're just as much of a snake as you're calling Latrice. And we're just going to call it what we see. You sat with Tambra's her ex-boyfriend, and you think that that stuff is okay, but as somebody went to go sit down with Cletus over there, the one that does hair and stuff, see, we have a problem. Marie, please let it go at this point. Let it go. If Latrice does that much to you, you can't even get a coin, something is wrong with you, not her. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. So then we find out that Latrice is staying with her brother. She's staying with her brother because of the things that happened between her and Cliff, right? So as she stays with her brother, she has a conversation with her mom. Her mom wants to check in on her. I'm gonna just say her mom gives her great advice, but I will also say too, based on her learning, insecurities, traumas, she understands that she shouldn't be calling that man Zaddy. She shouldn't be calling him none of that stuff because number one, he didn't never earn that stuff at the end of the day. And why are we looking for our daddy and our man? And I'm glad that she understood that. I'm just hoping that she go by what she said by not calling him daddy anymore. Or Zaddy, whatever. But for me, I really I just want Latrice to wake up. Like, please, just wake up. That's it. So we get down to Gucci and JJ's event where they give back. All right. And they have been talking about this event, letting us know that the girls typically come to this event, sunrise and sunset, and they were there. Okay. And so Gucci was glad that they were there. That Selena normally comes to this event, but of course Selena did not come because of the situation, child, at hand. All of the ladies show up to support her. Tambourine has to leave to go to the radio station. Of course, work is work, baby. Every day, all day, period. Work is work. Then we get a scene from Leticia and Latrice where Leticia is letting Latrice know that unfortunately right now, girl, your marriage is the topic of discussion. So we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. And so you have Latrice saying that she just don't care, she's just trying to play this superwoman, but I believe deep down inside Latrice be embarrassed. She be hurt. And the thing is, at the end of the day, like I said, she gotta wake up because this man has no intentions on doing anything better. This is just what he wants to do. He wants to be able to control you or whatever the case may be. But sis, it's totally up to you to wake up. You gotta wake up, please. All right, please, please, please wake up. Period. All right, that was pretty much the end of the episode for me and my recap and review. But y'all know every week it seems like these bills they go harder than the housewives on Twitter. Check out these tweets from Marie and Leticia. Child, let me know what y'all think about these tweets. Well, y'all, that was pretty much my recap of Bell Collective. This was episode 11 of season 3. Listen, it's getting interesting, very interesting, very interesting. And I would have to say next week's episode is definitely going to be interesting. Listen, leave your comment down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this episode. I'm going to rate this episode a 7.5. All right. With that being said, I appreciate it. Appreciate you. This is your boy Chef Don Don. And I will be sure to see you all in the next video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.